Hi, kids team. This is your update for the weekend of September 16th and 17th. As you have heard over the last few weeks, this weekend is the big invite. This is the weekend that we have been praying about who to invite, writing cards or handing out invite cards. And for the kids, it is no exception. We have a invite initiative going with the kids. And so we want to make sure this weekend that we really button up our spaces. Sabrina and I are coming in this week to clean up and just kind of reorganize some of the spaces. So if you see something that a new person would see that is not quite out of place, or you're not really sure if it's supposed to be there, will you just ask Sabrina and I about it? Or if you know the answer, if you know, like, this goes in a drawer, can you help us have eyes on all of our spaces and all of our rooms? We want to make sure that our entire space is guest ready, from being cleanly to smelling good to making sure that we are warm and welcoming. So we're really going to begin buttoning up our spaces, even more so than normal. Like, this should be our normal, but we want to make sure that we put extra energy and extra intentionality into this. With that, I am going to ask even more so over the next 3 weeks that you really take time to dig into your leader guide. If you are someone that bounces from different areas, will you please email me and ask me what area we're going to have you in this weekend? I'm trying my best to remember everybody, but I really want to make sure that we are taking, guys, seriously, it's like 10 minutes to really read through your leader guide, to understand the big picture that we're trying to make with the kids, understand the games, understand the activities. Like, it literally only takes 10 minutes during the week. So I'm just really asking that you will take intentionality to go through your leader guide too, and just really prep hard for these next few weeks. Teachers, I'm going to ask that you do the same with your scripts. Please really go over them, practice them, know them inside and outside. And here's the reason why I'm asking everybody, myself and Sabrina included. We are digging in and prepping even more so than what we have been, because we want to make sure that we are on our top game. And here's why. For a family that does not come every single weekend, a regular church pattern is 1 out of 4 weeks. So let's say, for example, we have a brand new family come. They come in and they're here for their first service. If they don't completely love it, or maybe feel welcomed, or maybe, we have no idea. What we can control is our environments and us and our prep and our smiles. If they decide that this church isn't for them, or church, in fact, in general, isn't for them, that is one shot that we have to tell this particular family's kids about Jesus. One shot. These kids are coming 1 in 4 weeks. That is why it is so important to read your leader guides, to read your script, to make sure that we are as prepped as we possibly can be. So our weekend experience from check-in to check-out is as excellent as we can make it. I know you guys are going to join me in doing this, and I just want to say thank you ahead of time. It is so important. We're teaching children, unchurched children, about Jesus, spiritually restless, or children that are questioning, is God real? Does he love me? This is our mission. We are teaching questioning, spiritually restless, unchurched children about Jesus. And when we nail it, guys, we're going to change the kids' eternities, potentially parents' eternities. We're changing their lives. So that is why it's so important that you join us on this. This weekend, I would love us to have extra bright smiles and extra warm welcomes. If you see a family that you don't know, introduce yourself. Hi, I'm Jamie. I am so glad that you're here with us this weekend. Make sure that they're authentic, but I would love for us just to even more so make it authentic, but nice and warm and welcoming and vibrant. We're going to have the red carpet rollout from the first moment they interact with us at check-in, through check-in outside, through check-in at the rooms, through the services, and through check-out. We are rolling out the red carpet for these families. Also, as you come in this weekend, you're going to see some of our environments have fun new elements. We have bubbles that are going to be in the hallways. We have music that's going to be in the hallways. And we're really ramping up our experience from the inside out. So that's this weekend. And I just wanted to pose a question for you guys. Ben talked about this a few weeks ago, about 4 different areas, and how in our relationship and our spiritual journey, we're going to go from one to the next to the next. So I just want you to think about, what is the area that you need to focus on? The first one is know God. Hey, Landry. So yeah, the first one is know God. Is that the area that you need to focus on? Guys, there is no shame here, none whatsoever. Like I said, as we go through our spiritual journey, we're all gonna cycle through these. Is it know God? How's your prayer life? How's your devotional life? Are you attending weekend service every week? What are you doing to intentionally pursue God? The second area that you might need to focus on is finding freedom. This can be from habits or addictions, all the way down to emotions, or finding freedom from a thought pattern, or finding freedom from a food that you know is not healthy for you. I mean, these are just examples. Finding freedom can include anything. So is that the one that you are in? Or do you need to find freedom in something? And what's your next step in finding freedom? Is it finding a mentor? Is it finding a counselor? Is it telling a friend, hey, I'm kind of struggling with this? Like, there's a practical next step. And if you're unsure of it, in any of these steps, please come have a conversation with me or Sabrina. We want to walk alongside of you guys in this. The next one is discover your purpose. How are you wired? How's your personality? How's your spiritual gifts? You know, those kinds of things. Do you need to spend some intentional time discovering your purpose? How has God wired you? How has He made you? What's your purpose? Or is it maybe the fourth one, and make a difference? If you don't feel like you are in the exact right place, I just want to encourage you to just boldly raise your hand, have a conversation with me. If you are not getting filled up and loving the area that you are in Cedarville, let's have a conversation about that. There is nothing wrong with saying, I think that I might be better suited for whatever it is. So I love you guys, and I can't wait to see you this weekend.